Hi, my name is Lisa Russell. Thank you for the opportunity to share one of many stories I have working as a contracted filmmaker and arts curator for the United Nations and NGO community for the last 20 years. The story I want to tell is related to kind of what happened during COVID. I had been in East Africa and had to make the decision whether or not to jump on a plane and go to I had like 7 gigs back to back, or kind of sit still, not knowing, what was going to happen. And I decided to stay in Kenya, and I thought would only be for maybe like a month or two, and ended up being for 2.5 years. While I was there, 2021 was, a year that we were all experiencing the pandemic, and it was simultaneously the year that the UN declared as the UN International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development. So this was a historic year. I was a speaker at the first ever World Conference on Creative Economy in Indonesia. This was supposed to be a historic year, but what started to happen is that there were a lot of arts contests that were being put out, asking artists to submit work for free. Illustrations, photographs, films, music, etc. And the way that the policies and the guidelines of these different arts contests were written was basically creating really harmful situations for artists who lost a lot of work to not be able to make money on the front end, meaning not being contracted to produce work. And then the contest asking for like a year-long ability to have like all rights to post everywhere on social media, so that a lot of the artists couldn't make money on the back end. So this is under the same breath that they're saying, the creative economy has been hit hard by the pandemic. It's one of the first to get hit. It's one of the last to recover. And yet really harmful policies were being made. And this is my argument, and the reason why I'm telling this story is that we need artist representation in policy spaces. We need people who know how to talk the UN NGO language and sit with policymakers to create more responsible and meaningful artistic representation in the SDG, in the sustainability, and the UN NGO movement. Thank you.